Cars and Coffee, West Palm, new location. So West Palm Cars and Coffee hasn't had an event in over 6 months. They were trying to find a venue, and now they found one, but in Boca Raton. So today I'm going to walk through, show you guys what's here. There's a ton of cars already. It's 8 in the morning, just started, and this place is getting pretty packed. Really cool Porsches, BMWs, everything. So sit back and enjoy. So I just moved my car. I was parked somewhere else. This is a better row here. We got my car, Hockenheim M2, got the 991 GT3, and then the RWV cars. And again, this is a huge event, so stay along because I'm going to be walking through the many lots that they have here at Cars and Coffee, Palm Beach, aka Boca Raton now. Since these two were close by, I figured I'd show you these two RWV Porsches first. So this looks like a 964. And we have a 993 here with those super wide body fender flares. I really like the way they did this one because the body panels don't look as bolted on as some of the other ones do, like over here. It still looks good with the bolted on look, but I think I prefer the cleaner look here on the right. What do you guys think? All right, this is pretty insane. We have a Bugatti Chiron here and a McLaren, I've never heard of this, McLaren Elva. It doesn't have a roof. Looks kind of like a, what are those Mercedes, the Sterling Moss. Well, when do you see a car without a roof? Let's get some BMW content for you guys first, because I know you guys follow for my car. So let's see what we have. We have an X4M comp in Brooklyn Gray. We have a G80 M3 in Dravit manual. It looks sick. Can you guys guess what this color is? So it looks like maritime blue. Right now in the sun, it kind of has like a slight purplish blue tone. Got a Porsche Boxster Spider in what looks like Miami blue with the big carbon ceramic brakes. I normally don't like convertibles, but the body shape on this one is pretty cool with how long the rear section is, and the off top part isn't too big, so you only have that little portion, and then the back of this thing just looks pretty aggressive. Got a couple more GT3 RSs, 991s. What do you guys like better, the green or the gray over here? It's like a matte. Actually, you know what? It looks like chalk, but with the Stealth PPF on it. I don't know, they both look pretty awesome. You can't go wrong with the GT3 RS, right? And just chilling here in the corner, not drawing too much attention, Bugatti Veyron, the OG 16-cylinder Bugatti car. It's been, I think it came out in 2008 now, so it's been a while. We have a M5 CS, just kidding, it's a fake M5 CS. It is an M5 and it is a competition, but he did some modifications to make it look like a CS. It doesn't look bad, honestly. Got the gold wheels, carbon roof. He did put the CS front fender vent things over here, and he also did the front grills with the gold, like the CS has as well. Here we go, best spec so far. I've been here 5 minutes, but this looks like it's like a British racing green, maybe like an Irish green on this 992. You can tell by the vents here, this is a turbo. It's not a GT car because it doesn't have the big wing and everything, but the spec here is crazy. You have like I don't know what Porsche calls it, but it's like a Tartufo on the BMWs with the green. It's my favorite color combination, the beige brown seats with that green color. And then the very subtle GT3 Touring. And of course, when you have a Touring, you're able to get it in the manual transmission. Pretty cool. I honestly prefer the GT3s with the wing. If I'm gonna get a GT3, I want it to look like one. What do you guys think? Do you like the wingless look, or do you like the big GT3 wing? Not the RS. The RS wing is awesome as well, but if I'm gonna get a GT car, I at least want a little bit of a wing. And then over here we have a Mercedes AMG GTR in Hell Magno green. It's like a matte frozen paint. This is one of the two colors that I think look best on the AMG GTR, this one and then the solar beam yellow. Got a couple older Vipers over here. The classic stripes running down the hood and the whole car. I normally don't do this and I wait till the end, but if you're enjoying the video so far, please drop a like, and if you're not enjoying it, maybe drop a dislike. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But yeah, there's a lot more. This video is gonna be a little bit longer just because it's 8:30 in the morning, it's already getting packed, and this thing goes till noon, so sorry if this is a longer video. I'll try and show you the best. I don't want to make it too drawn out and show you like everything. You guys don't want to see like Mustangs, do you? I'll show you some Mustangs. And what I'm going to do in the later part of the day, or later part of the video for you that is go out to the street and I'll get some of the cars leaving, because that's always fun at Cars and Coffee, getting the good sounding cars at least, gunning it by us. So we'll have a little variety. I'll show you guys the cars that are just parked, and then hang out or skip to the end, and I'll try and get some stuff leaving. So continue to enjoy. Long lost twin, or am I going crazy? Does the Kia Stinger look a little similar to the G80? Little, you know, the headlights over here. Color is a little similar. It looks like a grayish kind of green. Please say no. Here you go. I found the BMW crew. Got urban green, G80 M3, and a lot more. So let's walk through here.
What's up, man?
How are you?
What's up, brother?
You made it.
Where'd you park?
Over there.
Where?
With the supercars. I identify as a supercar today.
Supercars?
Yeah. I feel like this color right here, Austin Yellow, is one of the most underrated F80, F82 colors. I think number one, Yasmarina, and then this was my second favorite color. Very unique, and you can't even get it in individual, I don't believe. It's a yellow, but it's not like too yellow. You kind of have like a gold tone to it. It's very nice. Some people hate it. I'm a big fan personally. As compared to something like this, I think this is Atacama yellow. Very nice. Like if I was gonna go for a yellow, like, and I want it to be a pure yellow, this is a nice one because it has a slight like orange undertone. It's not like a, I guess you can call it a school bus yellow, but maybe with like a little bit of a darker tone. The F80 hips were the best. Look at the fender flares, and he doesn't even have the best fitment. He's low, but it looks like a little bit of a bigger spacer might be better, whereas over here, check that out. On this Alpine White F80, that flush fitment with those fenders looks killer, looks great. Would you guys consider the X3M a sleeper? Like, we all know, if you know what an M is, and you know what the S58 is, you know it's a fast car, but just looking at this thing, it looks like a regular SUV, and you wouldn't know that this thing can run low 10s with like downpipe tune. I've even seen them get into the 9s. Pretty cool. And here we have another X3M, a little less of a sleeper because he's lowered. He's on the 827M frozen gold wheels. He was in my other video, other car meet. If you saw that, if not, he said he makes 800 to the wheels. So you got a nice daily, lots of room, and you're running low 10s with 800 horsepower. Here we have a familiar car. If you watched my video or my previous videos. So if you guys saw in my other video, I actually rented this exact Lotus, and the owner now put in a short shifter. So one of my comments was that the throws were a little bit long, and he has a short shifter now. So let's take a feel. Oh yeah, that feels way better. Yeah, so if you're gonna buy a Lotus, a short shifter is a nice mod to have. Look how short the actual throws are. It's kind of hard to tell when you're in neutral just because it's so close. The gearing is so close to the neutral position. So BMW usually does a special color that's only available on certain M's for certain generations. Zandvoort Blue is my favorite color for the G80 M2. At first, when it came out, people were really hating on this car. It was the car actually, or a picture of this car leaked online, and it got so much hate. They were calling it a Lego car. They were saying maybe the color is making it worse, but I think this is the best color. If I was getting a G80 M2, I would definitely order it in Zandvoort. If I wasn't gonna do an individual, I believe now they allow individual selections for the paint, that is for the G87s, whereas prior generation M2, you were not able to select an individual color. You were just stuck with the standard ones. Respect all builds. Respect all builds. Respect, no. This is really interesting. We have a 997. It says RWB, but I didn't know that RWB did kits for the 997s. Pretty cool. I like the how wide the fenders look. Loud color. Looks like a regular Carrera based on the tailpipes, and obviously no intake scoop, so it's not a turbo. Look, RWB 997 number 1. So this looks like it's the first one that they did on the 997. Look how wide that back is. Pretty crazy. I like it. If more of those start popping up, I wouldn't be mad. Ferrari 812. Not an 812. What are these? F12. Sorry. Insane sounding with an exhaust. This and the SVJs, the Lamborghinis, that is, top sounding cars, in my opinion. For V12s, doesn't get better than those two. It's interesting how it takes so many tries for some of these people to park their cars, like to back it in. I don't understand, because I don't think they'd be terrible drivers with the cars that they have here, but I mean, I've seen some of these cars take 10 tries to back in, and it's not like it's a tight space. I don't really understand. And this is pretty rare. People hate electric cars, but this is the original Tesla Roadster. They used the old Lotus bodies and they converted them to their own electric car. So this is the OG Tesla with the, it's a Lotus, basically an electric Lotus that Tesla converted. I wonder if Tesla's ever going to come out with the new Roadster. It's supposed to do like 0 to 60 in 1 second or something crazy. I really like these events that have a mixture of cars, because you're not parking everything in one spot. I mean, here you have like, what, 2,000 horsepower GTR, and then right next to it, Aston Martin SUV, another SUV, and then you have Ferraris, McLarens, this Alfa Romeo 4C, Shelby GT500. I just wanted to show you the stock wheels that come on these, full carbon, pretty crazy. I think the set is like 20 grand if you have to replace them from the factory. We got a 992 with the Tech Art wing. What do you guys think of this wing? The connections here are clear. Pretty interesting look, and it's kind of like a split wing design. Interesting look. I don't know how I feel about that. These Aston Martins, these V8 Vantages, are a great value now. You can get them pre-owned with pretty low miles, like a 2020, 2021, for 90 grand or less. And these have the same motor as the Mercedes-AMG C63, the twin-turbo V8, not the new 4-cylinder, obviously. Those twin-turbo V8s and the C63s are honestly pretty reliable. So you get the reliability of the Mercedes-AMG engine, and then you get the aesthetic and the heritage of the Aston Martin. Got the GT3 MR. First 992 GT3 RS of the day in, I don't know the Porsche colors that well, but some kind of blue with the white wheels. Badass Weissach edition. Pretty wild. That DRS on this. Awesome. If you live in South Florida, you know how hot it gets, and some of you probably don't like to come to meets like myself when it's super hot, just because it's kind of miserable. But I gotta say, the new venue for the Cars and Coffee Palm Beach, it's in Boca now, much better. A lot more trees, so you have a lot more shade. So honestly, it's not terrible. So if you're thinking about going to the next one, so far, a great turnout with the cars, and the venue is much better. There's a lot more entrances from different directions, so there's not like bunch of traffic being backed up onto the street. So overall, good venue, good shade and cloud cover, and good turnout with the cars. So check it out in next month or one of the future months coming up. Got the 991 on BBS E88s with the gold centers and polished lips. Regular Carrera, and it looks killer. Love it. Look at this ACR Viper. This huge wing they come with. Insane. These Vipers, man, they go for so much more than MSRP now. Very underrated. They stopped making them, and now people want them. So price has been shooting up on these. The wing comparison with the Viper and the GT3 RS's 991s over there. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. So we have a regular 2 Series with a G80 M2 in both the Zandvoort blue. I didn't even know you can get Zandvoort blue on the non-M2 2 Series, but you can see how much more aggressive the G87 is as compared to the regular 2 Series. Look how wide the hips are. It's kind of bad lighting right now, so maybe it's not as noticeable, but in person, you could definitely tell even from the front just how wide just the front fascia and bumpers are on the M2 compared to the 2 Series. Another 992 GT3, I don't know what green that is, and GT3 RS 991 GT4. We've got the Ferrari 812, and then a Lamborghini Aventador S, not an SVJ, just a regular S. And then this guy, the Subaru, fantastic. It's fire, probably shoots flames. These might be the most concave wheels I've ever seen on this 812. The Novatec kit, I believe, is what this Ferrari has here. Man, those probably sink in like 6 to 8 inches, huge. And right here, my favorite M3 of all time, E92 M3. Looks like it's in Silverstone, so it's silver, but it has that light blue metallic flake in it. He's on Apex ARC8 wheels. Very common choice for wheels on the E90 chassis. It looks really good, well done, and this one looks very well taken care of. It's a DCT transmission, and you can't go wrong DCT or manual on these. They both are great choices. And we got the Yas Marina F80 leaving over here. Here we have a 992. I'm not sure what trim it is, but it's in shark blue. And what I really like about all the 992s now, they all have the same body width from Carrera all the way to the GT3. The RS and the turbo changes a little bit, but the hips on these so wide. This guy needs spacers or different wheels for better fitment, but super wide, nice aggressive look. It's a 4S, so one of the higher trims, all-wheel drive, and then super rare 911 ST. This is pretty damn cool. Got the center lock wheels in, looks like a metallic white. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's not just a regular white. It has almost like a flake to it. Really nice finish, like a pearlescent effect. And the interior, and of course the 911 ST is the manual. It has the manual transmission, lightweight, carbon bucket seats. This car is kind of like a hidden gem, kind of underrated. People are walking by not really knowing what this is and how special it is. Yo, this spec is crazy. Look at this. I've never seen an interior like this. It's like a sky blue on a black 992 Turbo S. Pretty wild. And it's next to that green one that I showed you earlier. That's my favorite one so far. Look at the paint on this Vantage. Crazy metallic. I don't know if it's a wrap or if the paint really comes like that from the factory, because that's some of the most metallic I've seen in paint. That's insane. Let's get one more closer look. Some good stuff here. So we have the McLaren, Lamborghini, but then a 992 GT3 with the Manti kit. I learned today what that is. So you have the aero disc on the wheels, and then they it looks like the same style, or I think it is the same GT3 wing, but it has replaced this carbon piece here, and it's set to a lower position, I think, for the track. So you can adjust it based on, you know, if you're running it on the track or on the street, depending on what aerodynamics you need. Got a G80 M4 with a big single turbo, pretty cool. Matching the Sao Paulo yellow exterior. Normally don't like G80 M4s, but if you're gonna put a single turbo on them, you gotta respect it. So here's another Aston Martin V8 Vantage with that same crazy metallic paint that I saw on the other one. I was like, is that a wrap? I honestly wasn't sure because I haven't seen factory paint with this much metallic in it, but here's another one. So obviously it is a factory paint. There's so many different entrances and exits at this Cars and Coffee, but I think I found where most people are leaving from. I'm not sure how good the road is for the people to like actually go wide open throttle and get good exhaust sounds, but let's see what we can get. Looks like this guy might have got pulled over. Damn. That sucks. So it looks like they're really cracking down on people, you know, being loud and gunning it through here. The speed limit's super low, it's only 25, so I think this guy's getting a ticket. Get a better angle for you guys. I'm gonna go on this side of the street here. And if somebody spins out, I'm not gonna get hit on the sidewalk. Got a little guardrail here. There we go, got some wine, come on. All right, so the cop just got in her car. I think she's ready to pull people over. They're letting a lot slide, honestly. Like, these people are giving a good amount of gas. They're definitely going over 25, but the cop, I guess, is giving like a little bit of leeway. If you don't go too fast, I think you're good. Look, this car is trying to avoid COVID with the mask on the front. That Supra, I actually didn't get it on video, he's getting pulled over. There's Sebastian, 954 Beaver Club. That's his dad, I believe, with the urban green M4. But yeah, here's that Supra that his tires broke loose. He went pretty crazy, so the cop got him, unfortunately. Here's that 800 horsepower X3M. Yes. That E92 M3 I like. Mustang GT. I'm heading out now. I've been here about three and a half hours, and I was out on the street getting the videos of the people leaving, and it's brutal, brutal hot out here. It's better when you're in the blot because there's tree covering and shade, but out there, it's rough. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, leave a comment about what your favorite car was that you saw in the video. If you were here, let me know what you thought of the event, and if you weren't here, let me know what you thought of the event from the video. I think watching the videos may be even better than being here because you don't have to deal with the heat and everything. So again, that's all I have for this one. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Oh my God, this is so useful right now. If you're getting a G80 and you live anywhere that gets anywhere as close to hot as this, it feels hotter than 91, but yeah, spec the ventilated seats if you're not getting the buckets. It's rough.